silly little goose. Guess what just happened? I accidentally just deleted most of the footage from last week. From this last week, I mean. So instead of this video being a weekly vlog like I planned it to be, it's gonna be either a day in the life or a weekend in the life, depending on how I'm feeling, depending on what's happening tomorrow as well. But today's Saturday, the 17th of August. Let me tell you, it is summer. It's not actually. I live in Australia, so we're still in the middle of winter. But let me tell you, it is... Hey Siri, what's the temperature?
It's 26 degrees right now.
Huh? What? It is 26 degrees right now. And she's telling me that we're in the middle of winter? Something ain't adding up. You know what I'm saying? I just had a cute little morning. I went to a bakery this morning, picked up my dad a fruit Danish, and I picked up for myself a cookie croissant. I did film my reaction to eating it, but it was deleted. So you're just gonna have to take my word for it that it is a 10 out of 10. Go and get one. I got it from the Pastry Lab, which is the same place I went to last week. If you saw my vlog from last week, shameless plug. What else am I doing today? I need to go fruit shopping because next week my church is starting a week-long fast, or a 3-day fast, starting next week on Monday, which is in 2 days if you're counting today. So I'm doing a Daniel fast. If you haven't heard of it, I am also just learning with you. It is a fruit and veg only with water. It is a fast where you fast from all sugar, all sweets, all dairy, meat, what else? Carbs. That's the fast that I'm doing, and I'm thinking because it's like fruit and veg only, I'm gonna do a lot of juice. So it's also known as a juice cleanse, which I'm really excited about. I'm hoping my skin is just gonna be glowing after, but that's not the point. The point of a fast is to set aside time and believe in faith for what you're praying for. It can also be a digital fast, which is the other type of fast I'm doing. So I'm not only doing a juice cleanse fast, but I'm doing a social media fast as well. So with the time that I would spend on social media, I would then go and spend more time with the Lord in prayer, believing for what I'm praying for. If you don't set aside that time, that extra time I should say, to spend with the Lord, it's little more than a diet. So that's what my church is doing. I don't know if my whole church is doing a Daniel fast and a social media fast. It's just a fast of your choice, I think. So that's what I'm doing. So I need to go shopping today and get some juice ingredients. And what else do I need to do? I'm thinking I want to bake an apple crumble today before my juice cleanse. Maybe I'll spend some time in the sun because it's stunning outside. Absolutely stunning. Also guys, this is the last time you're gonna see me with this hair. This is what my hair looks like currently. It's just really long. It smells really good because I washed it last night. I'm doing a hair video this coming week, so stay tuned for that. But this is what my hair looks like, and the next time you see me on YouTube, it's gonna look a bit different. I'm not going dramatically different. It is just going to look a tad bit different. Oh, the other thing. So tomorrow my dad has the day off and we are going to be moving my desk. You're currently sitting on my desk, so I can't really show you. But in preparation for moving my desk tomorrow, I need to clean off a lot of the things that are sitting on top of my desk. It's just become really cluttered. I don't know how I know exactly how it ended up like this, but I don't know how it ended up like this. So I need to clean that. I just can't get over how much I feel like I'm in the middle of summer right now. Where else in the world can you come in the middle of winter and wear a t-shirt and shorts and have your face like heating up in the middle of winter? Thank you, Australia. Thank you, Jesus. everything I got. I was too scared to film anything more at the fruit shop because it was packed with people. I'm really happy with my purchases because I reckon all of this is going to make some really good smoothies. I got some oranges and we've got carrot in there, and I was thinking those together could make like an orange smoothie. And then I got green apples, cucumber, celery, zucchini, so all of those together. And then we've got mint growing in the garden as well, so I thought I could do like a green smoothie with that. And we have pears in the house as well, which I can throw in with that. Then we got strawberries, $2 a punnet. That's a steal. And then I got a watermelon and I got a pineapple. That is, oh, yum. Yum, yum, yum. But I'm now gonna go put them away. I'm seriously so excited for all of the different smoothies that I can make, and with this warmer weather, it's actually perfection. I thought I would do the apple crumble now. Some of them are like wrinkle crinkle. Probably won't be using that one, but there's like maybe half a dozen. So I'm gonna cut them up and make cutie little apple crumble. Put some puff pastry down in one of those pie tins and we're good to go. Puss out here trying to scare me. Are you right there, Puss? Let's get into it. Couldn't find a pie dish. I know we have one here, but I just couldn't find it. So I'm using this one. I need puff pastry. Alright. I'm just going to take the back off this and then let it defrost like that because it'll like droop in there. Alrighty. In the meantime, let's cut up the apples. Need to peel them. So I thought while I did all of this, I would talk to you guys about the book that I'm currently reading. The last I spoke to you, I was reading Renegades and was absolutely loving it. I have since finished that book and immediately I picked up the next book, which is called Arch Enemies. Mate, I am absolutely loving these books. If you want to know a more detailed review of my opinion on Renegades, go and check out my Goodreads. It's always linked below, but I'll also pop it on the screen in case you don't know. Basically, I was obsessed with the book. I was obsessed with the storyline of the characters, with the plot twists, it was just plot twist after plot twist, and I love it. What else did I like about it? Oh, I loved the ending cliffhanger, let me tell you, which obviously made me want to pick up the next one, so it did its job. I'm just gonna cut that bit off because that is Wrinkle City. Oh, maybe I can use that actually. Oh, I don't know if I can use that. That is kind of wrinkly. Oh, it is gonna get smushed out. Anyways, absolutely loved that book. To those of you who are wondering what the book is about, I tried to explain this, but I was also half reading it. So now that I've fully read the book, let me give you a review of it. Not a review, a breakdown of what it is. Now, I'm obviously not going to spoil it because I hate when other people spoil books for me, but it is about two main characters. A guy called Adrian who has a superpower of like being able to draw things, and if he draws them with intent they come to life. And then Nova is the female main character, and her superpower is she can make people willfully go to sleep if she touches them with skin to skin contact. Her other power is she can stay awake, like she never sleeps. But she's also really skilled in like hand-to-hand combat and all of that kind of stuff as well, which is useful if she wants to be a superhero. But basically, Nova is an anarchist, so she fights for freedom for everyone, and Adrian is a part of the Renegades, which is this elite sort of hierarchy where people are encouraged to follow the laws. So they want to be lawmakers, they want to be basically the government of the world, which has broken down since the day of triumph. So Nova's uncle is Ace Anarchy, who was the leader of the anarchists, and Nova had her whole family murdered when she was young. So her power of not being able to sleep definitely came from that traumatic experience, because she obviously saw the whole thing happen. And now they're going through this whole episode of Nova trying to make it as a renegade, but that's her secret identity. But her secret identity is that she's actually an anarchist. And they have cute little superhero names as well. So Nova's name as an anarchist is Nightmare, obviously because she puts people to sleep. And so when she tries to make it as a renegade undercover, her little code name, superhero name if you will, is Insomnia, because she obviously can't tell them who she is, and they'll know who she is if she says that she can put people to sleep. So she just says her superpower is not being able to sleep, and although that's not really useful for the renegades, she shows them her skill set of hand-to-hand combat and everything. And now she's she's a renegade, she's a part of Adrian's team, and there's obviously a love interest there, little side plot of romance, but it's very plot heavy. And I love a good romance, however, it has to be a side plot for me. It can't just be romance. I've tried reading romance, I just get the ick. Too much of a good thing and all of that. So yes, that's basically the gist of the book. And in the next book, there obviously comes a few problems, and obviously a whole nother plot has risen. So I'm definitely intrigued to see what happens. Going into the second book that I'm reading now, I'm 40% of the way into the second book, and I only started it maybe 2 or 3 days ago, which is big for me. It means I'm obviously enjoying it. But as I get further into the series, I probably won't be able to disclose a lot of information without spoiling the book for a lot of you. So I'm honestly probably not going to say much other than, oh my gosh, I'm loving this, or oh, I'm hating this, or whatever. So yes, but in saying all of that, I am absolutely loving the second book so far. And I'm not really watching anything on Netflix right now. I'm not really watching YouTube very much. Every time I have the opportunity to watch one of my shows, I'm opting to read my book, which is crazy. It's a wild time. I am so excited for this apple crumble. Oh my gosh. I completely forgot to mention that in this book, Ace Anarchy, the leader of the anarchists, who's Nova's uncle, took her in, made her an anarchist, and the whole plot of the book is Nova hates the renegades, the leaders of the renegades, right? Because her dad said to her when this murderer came, don't worry, the renegades will come and save us, and obviously they never did. So she hates the two leaders, which ironically are Adrian's parent, and there may or may not be a love interest between Nova and Adrian. I love it. I love it. That's the plot. I'm here for the plot. I'm gonna finish cutting these and then I'll come back to you. do this?
Cut it off with a knife.
Ah. So this is what you see when you walk into my office. This is my planning whiteboard, my monthly whiteboard calendar, and then around here, my desk. So I've got organisation, paperwork to help me be organised. And then I need to move my drawers here.
Yeah.
Perfect. Alright, I hate how this is organised, but it's just convenient. Got tissues. This is all my Bible study stuff, plus some extra notebooks that I just like to keep off this general area because I like to keep this pretty tidy. This is like a hard, I don't know what you would call this actually, but it's for your laptop. This is a fruit bowl. I use that as my tripod actually. I need to get a tripod, speaking of. And then I just put my laptop back here. This is my terabyte, which I spoke about, how I finally figured out how to use it. And now I have figured out how to edit on this thing, which is amazing. A3 paper. Don't ask me why. It's just here. And then my beautiful, wonderful Kindle. Yeah. Let's go make dinner.